the body makes power on one leg. So I'm picking up the 1 foot so you can see that. I press this foot to that back foot. And then when I... 1, 2, 3. Press that foot.
Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife, and the man you just got done watching throw a student across his kitchen using nothing more than his chi powers goes by the name of Shifu Jim Russo. I wonder what Gordon Ramsay would think about his work in the kitchen.
It was like having a root canal and passing a kidney stone at the same fucking time.
Shifu Jim runs Zong Ding Tai Chi, which is located in Peekskill, New York. The irony of that is the fact that I don't see much skill at all in any of his videos. According to his website, over the past 50 years, he has studied, researched, taught, and practiced Tai Chi Chuan, Xing Yi Chuan, Qigong, Tai Chi Ruler, and many related internal arts. One of the things that stood out to me on that resume is that he teaches Tai Chi Ruler. For any of you out there who follow the McDojoLife Instagram page, you might actually remember a few of the Tai Chi Ruler videos that we've posted over the years. But let's give Shifu Jim here a little bit of credit. Maybe his Tai Chi Ruler videos aren't as ridiculous.
We have various exercises we do with this. If I step back further, you'll see it'll go down to my perineum. Let the ruler hang, let your yao hang. Groin.
I stand corrected. Continuing on his resume, the resume that he posted on his website is not the same as the resume he posted on his Facebook page. The resume that he posted on his Facebook page is a much longer resume, and it ends with the fact that he teaches Mo self-massage. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't need this man teaching me how to self-massage. I do that just fine all by myself daily, sometimes twice a day. On both his website and on his Facebook page, he has a list of instructors that he studies under, one of which being the infamous Adam Mizner. Most of you probably remember Adam Mizner from one of the videos I did about him a long time ago titled Couch Jitsu. Here's a small section of that video.
Very light touch, just 1 gram of pressure. Not light, I use heavy. I use heavy, very heavy.
Shifu Jim even took the time to leave Adam Mizner a testimonial, saying, and I quote, his open-heartedness is second only to his clarity, and that he provided, quote, clear instruction. What? Dude, Adam Mizner is the king of speaking in circles, and he is anything but clear in his instruction. Here, just listen to him talk.
Fast is slow, slow is fast. Hua is fa, fa is hua. Not light, not heavy, not fast, not slow. Correct.
Mizner reminds me of that character, the Sphinx, on that movie Mystery Men.
He who questions training only trains himself at asking questions. Until you learn to master your rage.
Your rage will become your master?
Not necessarily.
The cherry on top of all that is that Shifu Jim is actually an instructor now in Adam Mizner's Heaven, Man, Earth organization. Cult. I meant cult. The word I was trying to use is cult. Speaking of testimonials, Shifu Jim has plenty of testimonials about him on his website. Here, just take a listen to a few. This is priceless, and I am awestruck at how you generously cast pearls. Your efforts are profound. You give so much. Jim, your videos are articulate, informative, and you deliver them with grace and charm. I believe you to be a national treasure. Well, those are nice things to say. Did you notice something a little off about them, though? Maybe the fact that none of them have names attached to the quotes? I mean, he himself could have wrote those about himself. Hell, anybody can do that. Listen to just a few quotes about me. Rob has the biggest penis I've ever seen. It's a spectacular work of art, and I'm amazed this man doesn't have back issues. I once saw Rob knock out 15 armed attackers using only his chi powers while riding a unicorn butt naked covered in jello. This man's a true martial arts master. If Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Carlos Gracie Sr., and Maso Yama and created a baby, and that baby grew up to be the greatest martial arts master of all time, it would take classes from Rob. And finally, Rob's a douchebag and has a stupid beard. Only one of those quotes is real. Back to Shifu Jimmy. According to his Facebook page, he has successfully helped people with very serious diseases from cancer to osteonecrosis over the last 14 years. That's right, he claims to actually help people with cancer. He even has a video on his YouTube channel titled Guo Lin's anti-cancer fixed foot walking Qigong. Observe.
Madame Guolin had a series of exercises that she put together to help her get over her cancer. She had uterine cancer.
But maybe your issue isn't something as serious as cancer. Maybe you just have sinus problems. He has a video for that too.
This is a little set that BP Chan taught for sinus and lung conditions.
Perhaps you need to strengthen your bones. Here's a cure for that.
This helps to disperse the energy in the body. It can strengthen the bones.
Dude, please stop listening to these type of psychos. He's not a doctor. Go see a doctor if you have any of those actual issues. But what about his actual martial arts skills? Surely this man with his incredible physique has some type of martial arts prowess that can help us with self-defense.
So it's slower. I'm pulling you out and back in.
Yeah, good luck with that. What about being grabbed? I'm sure there is some solution that he has when you're grabbed.
So if he goes to clamp down again and I'm like, hey, and I open my heart like I want to give him a hug. So he's going to try this now. That's awesome.
So his boxing skill is non-existent and his defense for being grabbed at the wrist is nonsensical. What about his chi powers? At the beginning of this video, we saw him throw someone across the room using his chi. Maybe he could explain that a little bit so that way we could better understand.
Take inside something and let it go down. Maybe all the things I hold in my head and release that and let it go down in harmony with the upward movement. I start to reach, I make the connection, and then I just let this fall down with inside me as I lift. And you see I'm not straining, right? But he is. I just...
Somewhere along the line, I don't know when, I actually got blocked by Shifu Jim. I'm not exactly sure why, considering up to this point, I don't think I've ever posted one of his videos at all. But I was having people send me in all kinds of things like interactions that they had with him and videos of his. But since I'm blocked, I can't see almost any of it. But I did get this very interesting interaction that someone had with him after they publicly challenged him. Here's Jim's response to that challenge. We will probably have to go to another country and find a place where we could do such a thing without being entangled in their laws. You can pay for all of the legal fees and burial fees since this is somehow important to you. You can also set up a trust into perpetuity to prevent any repercussions from any of your family members. I wouldn't waste a dime on you. The follower's response to that said, I'll challenge either you or your best pupil in hand-to-hand combat, point blank, period. So Jim responded, I have and I continue to train people who have trained Marines. I already accepted your challenge, but I am not paying. And after that, he blocked the follower. Let's be honest, anytime someone challenges you, you can just be an adult and say the word no. That's all you need to do. No, I'm not doing that. I have nothing to prove to you, and then you move on with life. But Jim couldn't do that. Jim not only accepted, then threatened the man's life, and then blocked him. That's a bitch move. Time to give Shifu Jim some Dillmans. I really don't want to base this entire rating off the fact that he studies and teaches under Adam Mizner, but it doesn't help him here. He's officially a part of a legitimate cult. If you see some of the people's videos who teach in Heaven, Man, Earth, you will see some of the craziest nonsensical crap ever. It's a cult. And unfortunately, Jim here is now a part of that. He's also scamming people into believing that somehow if they have cancer that he can help them in some way. The man is not a doctor, and for him to be making those claims is pretty ridiculous. For all the things that he himself is teaching though, he's getting 5 out of 5 Dillmans. That brings us to the question of the day, sponsored by X Marshall. Be sure to answer the question of the day in the comment sections below, not only so that way I know that you watched the entire video, but that way you could be entered to win a $100 gift voucher from xmarshall.com. Today's not really a question of the day, more like a task of the day. I made fun of Shifu Jim's testimonials in this video, and I even made up a bunch about myself as well. So for today, I'd like you to leave a made-up testimonial about me in the comment sections below, so that way I know that you watched the entire video. As always, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and of course, memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates. So she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it. it online and found this dude said he could move shit with his mind. He called himself Shifu Zimmerman. He got a dojo with a strip mall near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to break boards with her thoughts, but the only thing she's breaking is my